Good morning. I'm Max Ammo and welcome to Not That Kind of Vegan. Today I'm going to be sharing with you lucky people my perfect pre-workout formula.
I am the angriest man alive. I curse the earth, I curse the sky, and I will be until the day I die. I am the angriest man alive.
So, let me start off with the usual disclaimer. I am not a qualified medical practitioner, neither am I a qualified nutritionist. So, don't be a sheep. Do your own due diligence about anything you're going to put into your body. And I want to emphasize, this goes double in the case of pre-workouts, as some of the products out there contain very high doses of stimulants. And if you've had a heart condition or high blood pressure, you definitely want to consult with a physician before you take any kind of stimulant-based pre-workout. Now, with so many products being marketed as pre-workouts, it can be bewildering. And one of the questions I get asked the most is, what pre-workout do you use? And the answer is, I buy the ingredients individually and mix my own. It's cheaper and it gives me complete control over what I put in my body. However, I do appreciate a lot of people don't have the time or the knowledge to do this. So I'm going to break down exactly what you should be looking for in a pre-workout formula, whether you're mixing your own or you're buying it off the shelf. Now, there are 4 ingredients. I call them the big 4. Now, these are the 4 pre-workout ingredients with the most clinical data to back them up. And as far as I'm concerned, they're a must for any pre-workout. After the big 4, I'm going to show you a couple of extra ingredients that I add to mine to give it like that little extra edge. And then once I run through what you need in the pre-workout and why, I'm going to share my perfect pre-workout formula. And then armed with this new knowledge, I'm going to give you what are, in my opinion, the 3 best pre-workout formulas, pre-made ones that are on the market today. So here are the big 4 and the doses they should be used at to be effective. L-Citrulline at 8 grams, beta-alanine at 4 grams, caffeine at 200 milligrams, and vitamin B12 at 2 milligrams. So that's the big 4. And then to my formula, I also add Nupept at 50 milligrams and fermented BCAAs at 6 grams as I train fasted most days. First is L-Citrulline. Now, L-Citrulline is one of the 3 amino acids in the urea cycle, alongside L-arginine and L-orphanine. L-Citrulline is used as a sports performance and cardiovascular health supplement. It reduces fatigue and improves endurance in both aerobic and anaerobic exercise. Is L-Citrulline vegan? Yes, it is. The most common form of L-Citrulline that you'll find in supplements is actually from watermelons. Now, to supplement L-Citrulline to enhance sports performance, you're going to need to take 6 to 8 grams about an hour before exercise. And I will say that L-Citrulline is one of the most shamefully underdosed ingredients you'll see in a lot of pre-workouts. Because they know people are looking for it, but you look down beside and they'll be like 1 gram or 1.5 grams or even 500 milligrams, which is just not going to have any effect on you at all. Now, one of the things I love about L-Citrulline is it is a vasodilator, which means it opens up your blood vessels, which means it gets your veins popping, you know, helps you get that pump in the gym, which is just a great fucking feeling, right? So, next on the list is beta-alanine. So, beta-alanine enhances muscular endurance and improves moderate to high intensity cardiovascular exercise performance. Now, the standard dose used in these studies has been 2 to 5 grams. Now, large doses of beta-alanine can give you that prickly feeling all over that I know a lot of you are familiar with from your pre-workouts. Now, that's absolutely harmless, Perfectly, I fucking love it. It lets me know it's go time. You know, it's time to go to the gym and just fucking wreck some shit. Now, are beta-alanine supplements vegan? Yes, they are. Carnosine, who are the best-selling brand on the market, have full manufacturing details if you go to their website. And now we come to caffeine. Now, good old caffeine, out of all the ingredients, is the most tried and tested. Caffeine is so effective as a performance-enhancing supplement that up until 2004, its use was actually banned by the Olympic Committee. Now, caffeine basically provides the same boost for the athletes as it does for anyone else. It works by delaying feelings of fatigue by blocking the receptors in your brain where sleep-related neurotransmitters attach. Now, in studies, the dosage with the best results for athletes was between 250 and 500 milligrams. Now, a word of warning. Never exceed 500 milligrams of caffeine at one time. At excessive doses, caffeine actually contracts blood vessels, reducing blood flow and therefore athletic performance. And be heart smart. If you know you're going to do a lot of high-intensity cardio during your workout, take a lower dose of caffeine before you do it. Now, personally, I use green tea extract as my caffeine, as the antioxidants from the green tea help deal with free radicals created by working out and speeding up your recovery process. And finally, we come to number 4, vitamin B12. Now, B12 I've covered before. If you're vegan, you should already be supplementing with vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 deficiency will have a negative impact on your energy levels. And so throwing the 2 milligrams in with your pre-workout helps keep you covered. So that's the big 4 that any pre-workout formula should have. Now I'm going to cover a couple of little extras that I like to throw in for shit and giggles. First is Noopept at 50 milligrams. Noopept is a nootropic drug, meaning it enhances memory and other cognitive functions. Putting it simply, Noopept increases focus without being a stimulant like caffeine, so it has no effect on your heart rate. Now, the recommended dose is 30 milligrams, but personally I don't feel anything under 50 milligrams. Once again, as I keep saying, everybody's body is different, so I recommend you start off with 10 milligrams and then build up the dose until you find what works for you. My second extra ingredient is betaine. Betaine is a vitamin mainly found in beetroot. Most betaine supplements are basically powdered beetroot. Now, it has a whole host of health benefits, and from a performance point of view, it works as a vasodilator. And it may help burn more fat during exercise. It's also been noted to improve digestive efficiency and promote lean mass gains. It's also cheap as chips, so I add 2 to 3 grams of it to my pre-workout formula. And then my third ingredient is fermented BCAAs at 6 grams. Now, I really want to emphasize that the BCAAs are only necessary for athletes that train fasted. And I use fermented BCAAs because, as I said in an earlier video, the main source of BCAAs in the supplement industry is human hair. So if you buy fermented BCAAs, these are basically made like the same way as yeast with microbes. So I really recommend buying fermented BCAAs. So anyway, that is the last ingredient that I add to my pre-workout. So this is my perfect pre-workout formula. that's my perfect pre-workout formula. I'm going to call it Kaboom. All the ingredients are available at GNC or Amazon. Give it a try and I will guarantee you it'll give you one of the best workouts of your life. But for those of you who just want the simplicity of buying a pre-made product, here it is. Max Ammo's free best of the best. Number 3 is pre-caged. I feel this product is overpriced, but it's one of the better formulas. Personally, I could do without the bullshit like the ORAC formula. Pre-workout formula should be kept simple, in my opinion. What I do like is the 6.5 grams of L-Citrulline and the fact it uses fermented BCAAs. Number 2 is Legion Pulse. Now, Pulse contains a whopping 8 grams of L-Citrulline, 4.8 grams of beta-alanine, plus 2.5 grams of betaine. 350 mg of caffeine is perfect, and 350 mg of L-theanine. So it covers most of the things I use myself, plus the L-theanine is a welcome addition. Theanine is basically derived from tea leaves. It helps relieve stress by inducing a relaxing effect without the drowsiness. So, it can help stop the jitters from caffeine if you're prone to that, and gives you like a nice little parachute to float down with post-workout. So, Pulse is number 2 due to being one of the most clinically dosed. However, much like pre-cage, the price is horrible. Like pre-cage, it averages on around $40 for a 20-serving tub. So you're not even getting a month's worth if you train 5 days a week. Which brings us to number 1, the winner. Gnosis Singularity. Not a catchy name, I know, but a very good product. This would be my choice if I didn't make my own. 8 grams of citrulline, 4 grams of beta-alanine, plus 5 grams of creatine that you don't particularly need to take pre-workout, but it is a very time-proven performance enhancer. And as I mentioned in a previous video, one that might actually be more used to vegans. So, this is a great formula, stripped down, Spartan, and what I really respect about this company is they're spending as little as possible on marketing and packaging, relying on social media and word of mouth. And this is really passed on to the consumer in terms of savings. Now, this company was actually started by a fitness YouTuber called OmarIsuf as a response to the overpriced and badly formulated crap that's so commonplace on the market. Now, Singularity sells for just $25 for 30 servings. So that's less than $1 a serving compared to the $2 a serving for Pulse and Pre-Caged. I also want to commend Gnosis on their label clarity. They really tell you everything you're getting, and it's very, very easy to read, no BS. And label clarity brings me to a very important point. Never, ever, ever buy any supplement containing a proprietary blend. So I just want to cover what a proprietary blend is for you guys who don't know. You'll notice none of the products I selected for the top 3 contain proprietary blends. Knowing about the massive bullshit scam
Now that's a patty.
that is proprietary blends is one of the most important pieces of knowledge that a consumer can arm themselves with. Now, a proprietary blend is when a supplement company pretends its formula is so super secret that they can't give you the actual doses of what's in there. So instead, they combine them all, into a proprietary blend. Then what they do is something called supplement dusting. And so I can guarantee whatever the cheapest ingredient is in the proprietary blend, 99% of the proprietary blend will be the cheapest ingredient, and the more expensive ingredients will just be dusted in a minute quantity on the top. It won't do anything to help you, but it means legally they can list them on the label. So if a product is made with clinical doses, believe me, they are going to tell you on the label because it's a selling point. So never, ever, ever buy any product with a proprietary blend or a secret formula. Anyway, I hope this has been informative. Please comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Facebook at Not That Kind of Vegan, on Instagram at Not That Kind of Vegan, and follow me on Twitter at Jacked Vegan. Until next time, be good. And if you can't be good, be a bad motherfucker.